Hi everyone, my name is Ann Schragle and I am a therapist here in the state of Illinois and I own and operate Breeze Counseling. Today I wanted to talk to you about what is PTSD. So today I'm going to walk you through all the criteria from the DSM-5 and help you understand what PTSD is so that maybe you can determine if you do in fact have it or if a loved one does in fact have it. All right, so in the DSM-5, one of the first set of criteria is that you have to be exposed to one of four different types of trauma. That can be a actual or threatened of a serious injury. That can be actual or sexual violence. That can be death, or that can be threatened of death. The second criteria in the DSM-5 is the way that you were exposed to that particular exposure. So you have to fit into one of four, okay? So the first one is that it is direct exposure, meaning that it happened directly to you. Indirect exposure, you were a first responder or a medic in some capacity. You learned a relative or a close friend was exposed to a trauma, or you witnessed a trauma. All right, so in addition to the type of exposure and the way that you were exposed, DSM-5 also requires patients to have that they re-experience the trauma. And you have to fall into one of five. These categories include emotional distress, physical reactivity, like you hyperventilate or you're on edge. You have to have, or you could qualify, I guess, if you have flashbacks, nightmares, or intrusive thoughts. Intrusive thoughts are like you can't turn off your brain, it's going and going and going, like you're on a hamster wheel and you can't get off, basically. All right, and then finally, the last kind of set of criteria in the DSM-5 has to do with thoughts and feelings. So patients sometimes have the inability to recall key features, like they lost some of their memory. And then another one is hypervigilance, meaning your other senses are sensitive. So a lot of patients they don't like touch, or like if they hear sirens, they don't like that. And then sleep is another big one. Patients have a really hard time sleeping. Insomnia, it's restless. They can't fall back to sleep. Some patients also have what's called hypersomnia, where you kind of like sleep, don't want to get out of bed. And you kind of like teeter between insomnia and hypersomnia. All right, now your symptoms have to been there for at least 1 month. And you also have to show that you have impairment, is what they call it, in certain areas of your life, like social, at work, in your personal life. So you have to have some kind of impairment as it kind of relates to the PTSD. So that's basically the criteria for PTSD. If you feel like you meet that criteria, feel free to comment or shoot me an email or schedule an appointment. And we'll kind of help you get through that and walk you through it and get you some therapy. But I just wanted to share this information because I think that it's helpful. I think patients don't always know that they have PTSD. Maybe you've been diagnosed with anxiety or depression. But I wanted to share this criteria to maybe help narrow things down for you and kind of put some puzzle pieces together. So I hope that you have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.